Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm really excited that everybody decided to join in for the Twitter chat, and hopefully this will be great. I wanted to just quickly share with you a couple of tools, and I thought maybe the best way to do that would be a screencast here. So the first one, what you're seeing on my screen is an extension called Tweetdeck. And if you see my extension icons up along the top here, Tweetdeck is this guy, the little Twitter bird right here. So the nice thing about TweetDeck, as you can see, is it allows me to organize by, well, really however I want, but organize the way the tweets come in, because I know one problem with Twitter can be just that never-ending stream, and you can do a search for hashtags, but it's kind of hard to find what you're looking for. Whereas here, I can pick a hashtag and make a column. So you'll see right here in my second column I've all set up for our GBS Tech Facilitator chat, just waiting for those tweets to start coming in. So if you would like to use this, which again I really suggest, what you want to do is go to the web store and you want to type in TweetDeck. And what we're looking for is the extension, not the app. So let's just make sure we're getting the right thing. Okay, so TweetDeck Launcher, sorry about that. So this is what you want, the extension, not the app, TweetDeck Launcher. So yours will have the free, click the free, and it will add up along here, and then you can log in using your Twitter account information. So if I come back to TweetDeck, here's a couple of things that you will want to do with it. First of all, to make a column, I think there will be some columns already set up for you, like home, user, notifications. To make a column, if you come over to the magnifying glass here and do a search, you can type in the hashtag, so in this case, GBS TF chat, that's what we're going to be using, and you'll see here's the column, and down at the bottom it'll say add column. So if I click add column, there it is, right, ready to go. Okay, so and then if you want to drag it, I have a lot of columns, so if I want to drag it to a different place among the different columns that I have, you can see I can just grab it and drag. So once we start doing the tweet chat, then all of the tweets that are hashtag GBSTFchat, as I said, will just be right here. You won't have to go searching for them as long as they are tagged. If you want to add other columns for other chats or other hashtags, again, you can just search those the same way, and if you find one you like Celebrate Monday, again, you can just click Add Column. There are even other columns that you can add if you want. If you come down the toolbar to the plus sign here where it says Add Column, here are some other things that you can add. I know, like I said, there are certain columns that it just automatically gives you by default. If there are any of those that you don't want, if you click on the two little lines at the top right of the column, you'll see the remove. So I can get rid of any columns that I don't want. So as I said, that's one tool, TweetDeck, the extension that you'd want. The other thing that you should really get right now is the Google shortener. And that's the URL shortener, and that's this icon in my extension toolbar. So here's the problem. A lot of times we might want to link to articles or videos when we're tweeting, and of course URLs can be basically the whole 140 characters that you're allotted for Twitter. So instead of pasting this whole long URL, if I come over to my Google URL shortener and click on it, you see it has shortened it to a much more manageable size. All I do then is click copy. And if I come back to my TweetDeck, so when I write a tweet on TweetDeck, you'll see up in the top left, there's my blue quill. If I click on that, it'll give me my message box, and I can just paste that shortened URL right in there and then say whatever I want to say, maybe add a picture, whatever I want to do, and then just click tweet, right? And then you're all ready to go. So to get this, same thing, if I come to the web store and I type in Google URL shortener, and you can see on mine it pops up, it might pop up in yours. One way or another, again, we want the extension, not the app. Okay, so here's the extension. right here. It's added in mine. Obviously, it will say free for you. Add it, and then it is this icon. So now I have both my icons, and I am ready to roll. So I know in the email that I'm giving you the link to the screencast, I also have a document that has a couple of other tips for people who haven't really used Twitter much, just for how to make the most of those 140 character tweets. And I'll be sending out our first question definitely by Friday. So again, I really appreciate everybody playing along, seeing where we can take this, and hopefully it's great. Thanks.